Last week, iRacing released a new adaptive AI mode that adapts to your skill throughout the race. But is it actually worth using? I've just completed 5 AI races to find out. For each race, I used this week's setup for the GR86 Cup and started in 10th position. As we start the first race, one of the AI has a wobbly before the starting line and goes off straight away. We get into the race and we're able to work our way up the field with relative ease. The AI seems rather soft, allowing us to overtake without much fight. It's a good chance to practice overtaking, but there was not much challenge. We get ourselves up to P2, but the car in P1 is a long way off. We do catch up a little, but they were rapid and the gap between us continues to grow until the end of the race. What I did find interesting was that the cars we had previously overtaken with ease had started to increase in speed, and by the final lap they were right up behind us. I started a new race and it does seem like the AI had adapted. The cars were a lot faster, and in the entire session we only managed to overtake one vehicle. I ended up following the AI for the whole session, finding no opportunities to overtake. It seems that the AI had overdone the difficulty, but it did show that it was adapting to my driving. Race 3 ended up being really interesting. It started off similar to Race 2. We were not able to make up any places. Before long, the AI had created quite a large gap between us. It seems it had increased the difficulty too much. I then made a mistake and spun. The AI cars behind me lined up. This meant that when I got back onto the track, I could race with the cars that had been behind me. It seems this spin had changed the AI considerably. We were able to get past a few cars that had overtaken us easily, and we soon caught up with the cars that had previously been building a gap from us. There were a few battles where they stayed with us in the corners, but overall it felt like they had been put on easy mode. We ended up in P5. The AI had clearly reduced the difficulty due to the spin. I'm not really sure what to think about it, as it's as good as you can catch up and practice your racecraft, but it's very unrealistic. Entering race 4, it was very much the same as the second race, where I was stuck in a train for most of the time. We were able to get a few overtakes, but it seems like the AI had increased the difficulty too much again. Race 5 was surprisingly good. We were able to stay with the main pack for the whole race, and the AI was happy to take advantage of my sloppy driving. We had to think about positioning, as there were multiple times that the AI tried to overtake. This race felt a lot more challenging than the others. It seems that the AI is learning over multiple races. I can imagine that it will continue to improve as it builds up more data on your racing style. It's not perfect, but I would say it's still the best racing AI I have played against. I'm going to continue using it for practicing for official races, as it beats trying to figure out what level you should set the AI to yourself. If you've got to this point in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching.